See, I asked Serena about that in Cincinnati. She'd been watching Roger Federer do that. She had no idea what he was talking about. I know that you've been watching.
Now you can ask her in person, Brad. Well done, Serena.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Wow.
This is so well deserved for you.
Yeah, it's amazing. So
that's an awfully good sound at this point, I bet,
yeah.
Serena. I know you said the last match was tight for you. You said you came out a little bit nervous. What about the start of the match tonight? Were nerves playing into how you were playing tonight?
Yeah, well, I think at the start, I don't think I started out as slow as I normally do. I just feel like I couldn't really get a rhythm. I mean, I knew she would be attacking. I knew that she would be coming in a lot. And it still, since I never played people like that, and I haven't played doubles in a bit, it was a little difficult to get a rhythm with that.
When you find yourself a set down, you know, and obviously you had numerous break points, what's going through your mind that when you're missing these opportunities to be able to turn this around?
Well, it was interesting because I knew, like, in that second set, I had opportunities where I could have had a massive lead. And, you know, I thought, okay, Serena, the thing is I could play better. I knew that I could lift my level, and I needed to do that if I was going to win. And eventually I was able to, I guess.
And how do you have the confidence to do this again and again? You look at your 17-1 record in 3-setters this season. What's the underlying confidence where you know that even when things aren't going well, that you can pull it out?
Well, when things aren't going well, I'm usually not playing great. So I always know, okay, Serena, you can play better. You can play better. And knowing that I have another level and that I can play better kind of helps. But if I'm at a point where I'm playing really, really good and I can't do better, then it's a different position to be in.
How important was that practice the other day? I mean, I know a lot's been made of it because you spent like an hour and 15, 20 minutes out there mostly working on the serve. How important was that for you tonight to gain confidence with the serve in the second and third set?
Yeah, it was. I think it was really important. I kind of know sometimes when I need to go out and need to do extra. And, you know, I think it helped me today. I don't think it hurt me, and we'll see, hopefully, as the tournament goes on, what happens.
In the third set, when you get on a roll like that, now, how does that go through your mind that, okay, I want to get off to a match starting like this? You know, was there anything different that you felt like you were doing in that third set from the start of the first set?
Well, I wanted to I was making a lot of errors in the first set and the first set and a half. I was looking at my unforced errors. At one point I had 20, and I don't know what I ended at, but...
So you're watching the stats on the monitor?
Yeah, I was like, that's
like
a lot. Serena, you need to make a little less errors. And so that's kind of what I focused on, was just trying to play more shots and get more shots in.
Yeah, I think there's an assumption that the pressure will just keep building here. Are you feeling it? What does it feel like to you as you're now 3 down and 4 matches to go?
I don't look at it as 3 down and 4 matches. I have 1 match guaranteed to me, and that's all. And honestly, I felt a little pressure in the second round for whatever reason, but I felt fine today. I think it showed. Like, I really didn't feel any... I'm not putting pressure on myself to win this, just to do what I can. And if I do, it'll be great. And if not, believe me, it's not the end of the world. There are worse things that could be happening, and I'll play Australia and the rest of this land.
I have a question about Venus.
Yeah.
Because today Venus had a great win over Bencic, one of only 2 players to beat you this year. Did you watch that, and what have you said to Big Sister?
No, I didn't watch it, but I saw that she won, obviously.
You didn't give her any coaching for that match?
I texted her before the match, you know, just a little something, and she obviously was ready, and she had a really good practice. I was looking at her next to me yesterday, and I was like, okay. So she had a really good practice yesterday, and yeah, it was good for her. So
you could see her too down the road here.
Yeah, well, I have to keep going, you know.
You have Madison Keys next. So Madison Keys, very decisive win over Radwanska tonight, and she pushed you in the Australian Open.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about her? She's got a lot of power, big game.
Yeah, she has a really big game, and she's really good.
Don't look if you don't want to see your section of the draw.
Thank you. Yeah, no, she's really good, and you know, again, that's the next match that's guaranteed to me, and she's on a roll right now. She's playing really well. She's playing with a lot of confidence, and we'll see what happens. I mean, hopefully I'll win. If not, she's a great girl, and she'll go on to the next round.
You know, we've asked so many people to describe you, and the one word that most of them say, the one word we keep hearing over and over is fighter. What do you think of that?
It's definitely true. I'm a big-time fighter. I try, and, you know, I never stop. So.
Saw it again tonight. Well done, Serena. Thank you for coming up here.
Thank you.
And good luck against
Thank you.
Steve. That's Serena Williams.